How's it going, everyone? Welcome to some more ARK news, and we've got a good one. Fear Ascended, community creature vote, and more. And by this background, we can tell we got some new stuff coming. I see some kitty cats, some Veilwind, some Drakelings. We've got a good one. And then there's the Shadow of the Dodo Rex. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. So anyway, welcome to another edition. It's that time of year again, when shadows stretch long, the air turns crisp, and strange sights stir across the Ark. The spooky season draws near. Well, technically it's already here, but you know what we mean. Heralding the return of Fear Ascended, and while survivors prep for the eerie nights ahead, the next round of community creature votes are now underway. So, there's a lot to Fear Ascended. It starts on October 29th. It's kinda late. I wish a majority of it took place in October, but they decided a majority would take place in November, so through November 12th. New skins, eerie creatures, and haunting surprises to discover. We've turned up the saturation for Fear Ascended. More colors, more variety, and more chances to spot rare shades bleeding through the wild. Expect your world to be brighter, bolder, and packed with some of the community's favorite hues. Stay close to the fire, survivors. You never know what's lurking in the dark. And holy moly, we got a lot of stuff. So there's your dates and your rates. Now, new event creatures. Ghost Cat. Ghost Gigantoraptor. Ghost Anki. Ghost Ceratosaurus. Ghost Anglerfish. Ghost Veilwind. Ghost Drakeling. Ghost Eling. Ghost Argent. Ghost Spino. Ghost Megalodon, Ghost Otter, Ghost Deinonychus, and Ghost Snow Owl. So that means we're going to have to pay a visit to Aberration. So we can do a lot of this on Valguero, but we're going to have to pay a visit to Aberration for the Eling because it does not spawn on Valguero. And I haven't seen a Megalodon yet in the giant central lake, so we may have to head over to another map for those. And then either Extinction or Astraeos for the Snow Owl. Probably Astraeos. Yeah. Gosh. And then of course you have your returning creatures, so they're all ghost creatures or new. No new skeletal creatures. All creatures will spawn on their native maps. Okay. So we're gonna have to do a bunch of map hopping. So yeah, because the Zomdodo and then the the Dodo Rex and Dodo Wyverns. We have to go back to the island and back to Scorched Earth for those. So that's gonna be fun. And are we gonna be able to get them? Because last year we had luck. We had Gigas that took them out pretty quickly. So last year went pretty smoothly. So I think this year will go smoothly with our Giga army. So yeah, Club ARK has its events. Their new creature skins, the Ghost Cat, all the ghost creatures have skins that you get after you kill them, so cool. And then you have some new skins for your armor. Araneo Swim Short, Araneo Swim Bottom, Reaper Swim Short, Reaper Swim Bottom, Jackalair swim short, Jackalair swim bottom, Vampire Dodo swim short, Vampire Dodo swim bottom, Onyx swim short, Onyx swim bottom. Finally some bat stuff. And then you have the Chibi Witching Owl. It's going to be a rare one. And then a Trick or Treat emote. You know, I am so bewildered as to why that wasn't the first one. It didn't have, but oh well. Club ARK is going to have a scavenger hunt. I don't give a crap about Club ARK, so yeah, that's just me. Club ARK, I'm anti-Club ARK. Sorry. But the community creature vote, we're finally down to our top 10. And dang, people really want this shark? No, bad shark. That shark wins, I'm gonna be mad. I'll say that. I will take any of these other, but not another shark. No. Please no. Okay, so the entrance has closed, so the second round of voting ends on November 7th at 1 p.m. Pacific, and the winner will be announced in the crunch on that same day. Rank the creature in order of most preferred to least preferred, as we've done in the past. The vote is limited to one submission per person. Duplicate entries will be discarded. Below are the candidates that have made it into the final 10. Find out more information about the creature by clicking on the hyperlink attached to the name. Cast your vote here. So basically, this is how the vote works for anyone who's new to the community. Let's say you want the octopus as number 1. Well, you put it up there, and that's your number 1 vote. And then all of these are, let's say that's your number 2 vote. So if the octopus is eliminated, the Abyssosaurus, that becomes your new number 1 vote. If those two are eliminated, Irritator becomes your new number 1 vote. And as time goes on, they'll slowly be eliminated. So number 10 will be eliminated, then 9, then 8, you know, up until, you know, your top pick. So, obviously, as you guys know, that shark is going to be number 10. No questions asked. That shark, it's going to be number 10. This is not my order. I mean, this is for the shark. But 1 through 9 is not my final order, but 10, yeah, we don't need any more sharks. No more sharks. We already have 2. We have too many Megalodon and not enough Helicoprion. And that's where you can get info on these guys. So, live ops updates. They're doing the sunsets on October 20th. They open transfers on October 20th. Yeah, and they are sunsetting all of these servers, and it's a huge list, so I'm not going to click the expand button because it is a huge list of servers. We still intend to provide capacity at launches, meet the higher needs, working with our partner at Netrado to offer these saves after the scheduled sunset. Expire servers are about to be taken offline on December 8th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. Now the Extra Life. This is big news. So, blah, 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 yeah, we have that info. Look at the creature vote standing. Look at those changes. The Quets went from 4th place to 1st place. I think it was 4th. It was 3rd or 4th. But now it's 1st place. The Giga went down to 2nd place. not opposed to that, actually, believe it or not. The Megalosaurus went up to 3rd place. It was in 4th. And the Aranea, which was in 2nd place, dropped to 4th. The Gallimimus is finally, thank you, Syntac. He is the only Syntac and Heather, Syntac and his wife Heather, they are the only people who immediately come to mind as donating for the Gallimimus. Had to have been them. That's literally, I think it was them, because they made a huge donation for the Giga, I'm pretty sure. But then they also made another donation, which finally got the Gallimimus on the board. It's only in 5th place, though. I would love to see... I know people want the Giga to get a TLC. I want the Giga and the Gallimimus to switch places, though. Because we need the underdogs to get TLCs. In my opinion, the Megalosaurus is an underdog because you can only use it during daytime hours. Nighttime hours. It's useless during the day. So, yeah, that sucks. So yeah, Megalosaurus is an underdog in my opinion. So yeah, Giga, not an underdog. Absolutely not. Get that out of the top 4. Yeah, Thyla finally dropped to 6th place. It needs to get off the board entirely. Allo stayed at 7th, but Bronto, Carno, and Plessy dropped. And Pachycephalosaurus, or is it Pachycephalosaurus or Rhinosaurus? No, Pachycephalosaurus, the dome head, was 10th place. It's off the board now. So, yeah. I mean, gosh, that is a huge change. So over 50,000 have been donated. So the 1st place has already been guaranteed to be unlocked. And right now the Quetz is holding it steady at 1st place. So the Quetz is guaranteed, if it stays in 1st place up until the end of the donation period, yeah, so November 14th, you know, if it holds steady in 1st place come November 14th, it'll be announced as the winner. And then they're just 10,000 away from the 2nd creature. Giga is currently the 2nd creature. So once they make it to $60,000, we get the Giga. Once we get to $90,000, we get the Megalosaurus. And once we get to $120,000, we get the Araneo. That's only those 4 that will be getting a TLC. Gallimimus, please swap places with the Giga. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. Please swap places with the Giga. I know a lot of people want to see the Giga get a TLC. In my opinion, if you're going to give something a TLC, you need to improve its utility. I don't give a flying bleep about its appearance. I could care less. That thing could look like nothing but a cluster of pixels. I just want improved utility. That's all I'm looking for. I don't care about looks. That thing could look like it's coming out of the very first Resident Evil game. It could look as ugly as that. If it has utility, I will take it. No utility, I'm gonna be mad if these things just get an aesthetic overhaul, but they give no utility TLC to them, I'm gonna be mad. Honestly, I'm gonna be happy that, you know, we raised money for charity. I'm going to be mad, pissed, if they don't improve utility for the top 4. Whatever the top 4 are, utility needs to be improved. And get that Thyla off that board. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick and tired of seeing that thing on that board. Makes me so angry. If you haven't donated yet, don't donate to the Thyla. So many people are going to be mad. There are a lot of people who are major ARK content creators who are mad about people donating to the Thyla. I know Dom from Loaded Crisis, I know he's mad that the Thyla's on the board. And he was really happy once it dropped out of the top 4, but oh my gosh, yeah, I know he was pretty mad. So anyway, your voting instructions, you know how to vote. You've probably seen this a million times. These creatures are ineligible. I already covered that one person who asked, how do I donate for the Spino? No. Spino's already gotten a TLC, even though it's a pretty pathetic one. Yeah. Here's your bonus rates through the 27th. You got your, speaking of Dom, there he is. Oh my gosh, he's gonna burn himself a brand new butthole with that hot sauce. Oh, I feel bad for him. But then again, I honestly, it's gonna be interesting how well he handles it. Cause here's the thing, I live in Texas, so I'm used to spicy stuff. Like, everything in Texas is spicy. Like, because Tex-Mex is our main cuisine. So everything here is spicy. You either find Tex-Mex here or German pastries. That's all you find here in Texas. If you have not visited Texas before, that's what you're gonna find, pretty much. Aside from your franchise fast food places. If you're looking into local places, that's what you're gonna find. Tex-Mex restaurants and bakeries that sell German pastries, because yeah, that's all you're gonna find. So I don't know how well he'll be able to handle it in the UK. Last time I was in the UK though, they had some spicy stuff, but it wasn't that spicy though. I will say I did go to a restaurant in the UK that had some Diablo sauce. And I was like, okay, let's see how spicy it was. Not spicy at all. Had just a tiny little spark of spice. I was like, oh gosh, yeah, no, this is not spicy. So I feel bad for Dom. I don't know if Dom, if you happen to come across this video of mine, I feel so bad for you. I hope you've emotionally prepared yourself. Make an appointment to see your doctor after this. You're gonna need to see your doctor if you don't regularly eat spicy stuff. But November 6th, 8 p.m. Pacific, so yeah, I'll already be asleep because that's 10 p.m. Central Time, so yeah. Sorry, Dom, I'm not going to be able to see it live, but I'll go back and watch it afterwards. Don't torture yourself too much. Oh man. Just have plenty of milk and bread with you. Don't drink water. Water makes it worse. Milk and whole wheat bread. That will help you with it. But Water, no, that's just gonna make it worse. Do not have any water with you. If you're lactose intolerant, grab almond milk. Almond milk works too, so unless you have a nut allergy. If you can't handle dairy or gluten or anything like that, you're toast. I'm sorry. I'm just oh, I'm just saying that. But yeah, who knows? It may not be too bad. Because I do know the spicy stuff they make in the UK isn't as spicy as we have it over here in the US. So, yeah, we'll see. Based on my experience, I don't know. They could have spicy stuff over in the UK. Maybe I just didn't go to the right restaurant. But yeah, maybe not. I know in Austria they don't have anything spicy there. I mean, a Korean dish that's infamous for being overwhelmingly spicy when I was visiting Vienna a few years ago. There was no spice to it whatsoever. I took one look at the dish and I was like, no, that's not spicy. I didn't even need to smell it or taste it. All I had to do was look at it. I was like, no, that's not spicy. And I was able to just eat whole things. And people were looking at me, they were like, isn't that spicy to you? And I was like, I'm from Texas. I can handle this. Now, extremely spicy stuff I cannot handle. I cannot handle extremely spicy stuff. But stuff that's halfway up on the scale, I can take. That would absolutely torture someone from... Stuff that would torture someone from Europe would not torture someone from Texas. No. So, anyway. I'm going to stop rambling on this. Back to the community corner. Fan art. Yeah, we have that. Creativeness. Happy Halloween. Well, close enough. And then we have our photo mode, which never gets old. Oh, there's more stress. Probably more stress. Maybe. I haven't seen cherry blossoms on Valguero, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Elder Claw. Night Flight on an Ice Wyvern. And then a little Cowboy Cosmo. That's awesome. But yeah, that's gonna do it for all of this news. And my gosh, I know it was a lot of news. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, he rambled so much. The beauty of timestamps in the description. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.